Receiver Tyler Morris has 16 career catches over 2 seasons at Michigan. The former top 150 recruit has shown flashes of his potential, like when he turned on the Jets against Alabama, tightrope to the sideline, and outran 2 defenders for a 38-yard touchdown, but he hasn't had the opportunity to be a go-to receiver yet because of the veterans in front of him in 2022 and 2023. Morris enters 2024 as the most experienced returning wideout on the roster. That has to be in terms of years, not necessarily plays, because Samaj Morgan got a lot of good minutes. Sounds like I'm on the basketball court. Samaj Morgan got a lot of snaps last season, late in the season. So they have to be talking about in terms of years. I would say the alpha in our room right now is Tyler Morris. Receivers coach Ron Bellamy said this week in the In the Trenches podcast with John Jansen. He comes in with the most experience. He's the oldest, and he's a quiet leader. He doesn't say anything, but when he does, his voice is loud, and the guys understand that. T-Mo wants to be the best for everyone, and just the way he attacks the game, attacks the meetings, attacks practice. Bellamy will be relying on Morris's leadership off the field in 2024, but his production on it will also be conducive to the team's success. The Wolverines lost their top 2 receivers from last year's 15-0 national championship squad in Roman Wilson and Cornelius Johnson, meaning many targets and receptions will be up for grabs in 2024. I think you can throw A.J. Barner in there as well because he caught a lot of balls. Morris played 36% of offensive snaps last season, according to Pro Football Focus, but only hauled in 13 passes for 197 yards. He understands there is added pressure to step into the number 1 role in 2024 and is embracing it. Definitely just being one of the older guys in the room now, I'm looking to take that next step. Morris said last week at Will Johnson's youth camp in Detroit, that's my expectation for myself. What I hope the team asks for me is just to step up and be the player I know I can be. A funny story, that was my first time really paying attention to Tyler Morris. I didn't really know who Tyler Morris was until he caught that crossing route. He ran that crossing route and caught that ball from JJ and then tiptoed up the sidelines. And in the excitement of the game, it didn't really register to me that Tyler Morris caught the ball, because all season long, I'd only heard of Roman Wilson, Cornelius Johnson, Colston Loveland, A.J. Barner, and Samaj Morgan late in the year catching balls. And then it wasn't until I did my live stream after the game that I looked over the stats and I said, okay, Tyler Morris scored a touchdown. I just hadn't heard of him the entire season. But in that game, his 1 touchdown may have been the biggest touchdown from him that season. So in that game, he caught 2 balls for 45 yards in that 1 touchdown score where he tiptoed up the sideline in that first half. All right,